Hey everyone, Lensman Oz here, and welcome to another first look game. This time it's Children of Morta by a Dead Mage. So devved by Dead Mage and published by 11-Bit Studios. Children of Morta is a roguelite RPG type game. So I'll read the blurb from Steam. Children of Morta is a story-driven RPG game about an extraordinary family of heroes. Lead the Bergsons, with all their flaws and virtues, against the forthcoming corruption. Will you be able to sacrifice everything to save the ones you care for? So it was released on the 4th of September 2019, which for me is yesterday. For when this video comes out, it'll be a couple of days ago. And I'm looking forward to it. I've seen a little bit of promo stuff flowing through the socials, but I haven't actually seen gameplay. The devs were kind enough to throw a copy my way, so I thank them for that. But let's look at this and see where we go. So press any button. The only thing I've done is I've adjusted some volumes down a little bit. I've left subtitles on, but I haven't done too much. I'm not even sure what the graphics are sitting at. Full screen, 1080, yep, cool. Alright, select a save slot. Oh, and I can see right now that this is not going to work. Be right back. Alright, second time's a charm. Different recording settings. For some reason, didn't like the way I had it. We'll see how it goes.
Margaret awoke, startled, a cold sweat clinging to her. She gathered her thoughts. Aged wood creaked, echoing through the quiet rooms. Near the house stood a shrine to Rhea Dana, goddess and daughter of the land, of Rhea and a being of comfort. Margaret sought answers. But the goddess did not speak. There was only the faint whisper of something dark, something hungry. The old seer's bones felt the weight of their age as she climbed. The only thought on her mind, has it begun again? John's mission would be a simple one. He was to investigate Rhea's greatest shrine. His mother presented him with a fresh divinity shard. From his brother came a newly sharpened sword. His wife gave him a kiss, and his daughter's hugs were full of reason to return home safe.
Alright. Let's see how we go. So it looks like standard control movement. WAS and D. Yep, cool. I assume the little arrow... Oh no, it's pointing to my mouse. I was going to say I assume the arrow is the way to go. It could mean anything. Alright. Left click to attack. Not gonna start swiping at birds or anything, but let's...
Rhea, a land long forgotten, a place of unimaginable beauty.
Okay.
It first appeared as sludge given life, slithering creatures, small and vile.
Okay, John, use his sword to attack foes. Press the left click to use your prime attack. Cool. Nice. Ooh, nice. Take that. Alright. Can I... Not just... I guess, and it's wherever I point my mouse is whichever way he swings, which is cool. So I guess as long as you're putting your mouse cursor at where the blob is. Nice, let's keep going. Fair few of the sludge blobs. Okay. Heaps of them. Okay. Whatever that was. Oh, okay, that was sort of a barrier that we can't go any further until we kill... Obviously until we kill the blobs. What is that? They're weird looking creatures. Can I pick that up? I don't need it because I don't need health. Evade attacks at the right time to avoid incoming damage. The evade bar under the character feet shows when they can evade. Press space to evade. Ah, okay, so it's got a time, a boost amount. Okay. Okay, so spacebar to get out of there in a hurry, because obviously they were trying to get around behind me there and gang up, come from different directions. Which is a nice little mechanic in a game. Normally it's just like, oh, we're just going to keep attacking you from the front. So attacking from multiple sides is a nice touch.
A wall, impeding further progress. A battle was certain.
John has a special ability to use his shield to block incoming attacks. Okay, so hold left shift to shield. Fair enough. So I actually point at the guy before attacking. The F button.
Banished by light itself, the corruption abated, leaving the shard cold in hand, dark, in need of life.
Okay. Pretty gross looking place, purple goo everywhere. How did that one get right up on me then? Okay. Away. Don't have this particular... Greater chests require a gemstone to open. Gemstones are found in different places, like this animal corpse. Yep, because that's where you look for a gemstone.
the shard grew warm, humming softly from the harnessed energy.
Item that aids you with a buff. I don't know how long it lasts for. Do anything there?
Before him was now one more dangerous than those that came before.
Guess I leveled up. Gain XP as you kill enemies. When reaching a certain amount of XP, you will gain a skill point. You can use skill point to upgrade your abilities in the skill tree. Press tab to open the skill tree. Okay, we have a skill point. Spend skill points to learn new skills. Selected abilities description can be seen on the right panel. All swords down from the heavens above upon John's enemies. That's interesting. Press space on the available skill to learn it. Accept. More skills become available as you spend more skill points. Tab to close the skill tree. So we can open this up and we can unlock things. It says here level 1 is 150%. It costs 2, whatever this is, mana of some sort. Alright. So that's right click. I need to remember shift is this. Save point. Do I have to check every animal corpse?
Goblins, a familiar threat, albeit farther out than usual.
Try your newly learned skill. Use right click to... Oh. Interesting. Okay. Got 2 ways to go here. We've got this way. I don't know which way is the right way to go. I'm going to go right.
Inherently violent and ill-bathed, the goblins were an unfocused but constant threat.
Obviously this is just a dead end, but it's alright.
Magnificent but dangerous, a land of love found and of love lost.
Alright. Took that opportunity to take a sip of coffee. Let's continue on.
Before him was sacred ground, left untouched in days gone by.
Ooh.
Remaining calm and collected, the shock of his heart-skipping beats was concealed in expert fashion. Before him stood Linda, his eldest daughter, with bow and quiver at the ready, determined to do her part.
How'd she get here before him? Have to pick up. Create a temporary aura that damages nearby enemies. So that's Q, apparently. And it's got a 30-second cooldown, I guess. Right, so I guess there's 2 of us now. Divine Relic, gift from the gods. Use it to fight. In a fight to turn the tide in your favour. Q to unleash Divine Relic's power. Doesn't block anything, but I can get in closer and attack. Well, the shield can attack them, I guess.
Before the Guardians were not beasts feeding, but monsters consuming, destroying others. They corrupted and distorted, creating even more hungry husks.
Nice. And they run away. Scaredy cats. Looks like I bring my mouse closer to the end so I can fight properly. Move. Q. Not sure how many of these are going to keep coming, but getting a fair bit of health coming out of them, so not too bad.
Both father and daughter gathered their thoughts, their hearts heavier than before. How would they explain what they had witnessed? The ancient tree had been cut down. Together, father and daughter described the horror, the creatures dripping with decay that slithered into bodies stuck between life and death to bolster their ranks. Grandma Margaret confirmed what they all feared. It was the corruption, a cruel entity spoken of only with hushed voices, an ocean of darkness that flowed from the top of Mount Morta. And the Bergsons' duty was to stand against this devouring deluge of death. Kevin was also eager to do his part in the family's fight, especially when his older brother Mark was off somewhere. He was as much a guardian of their mountain home as any of them. She stood. If they were to reach the summit and destroy this evil, as the Bergsons of old had done in the past, they would need the assistance of the sanctuary.
It's the Bat Cave.
Given to the Bergsons by Rhea herself, the sanctuary was a gateway to the mysterious lands around the mountain. Margaret pointed to the huge crystal at the center of the den, revealing their next task: to activate it and open the way to the source of the corruption. And once Rhea's 3 spirits are gathered on the grounds, the only gate to the top of Mount Morta will open in this chamber. By himself, or with the assistance of those who loved him, John needed to gather the 3 spirits from their lands. Without them, he would not be able to stem the flow of the corruption.
All right. Okay, so I guess we've got to click here. And we can... Okay, so we can choose which character we want to be at the front. And it looks like you can play multiplayer. Maybe. So I'll take him. Alright, well, I could play as her and, you know, we can give her a run. All these... You obviously level up. All sorts of stuff here, which is pretty cool. Let's go with him.
a celestial shard chipped directly from the ancient crystal in the sanctuary. It would be the Bergsons' lifeline, a tether to pull them back home before death's fateful whisper.
Silk Caverns 1 of 2. And now I'm getting gold. Okay. Oh, that looks like a dead end up here, and got a map, so we can find our way, I guess. Check all paths. Oh, there's a guy there. Ooh, spikes in the ground. Interesting. Let's see if that shows something on the map. These guys are a bit stronger. Does this like diminish when I kill them off? I don't think so. I don't know if there's a way of getting rid of that. All these spikes. We'll check out down here first. And like any good RPG game, break the pots, right? Right, I feel like I'm missing something up here. But all those spikes are a bit scary. Now that had a... Ooh. Use my evade there. Don't really want to go through that door yet. Till we check out everything around here. Guess the spikes, as long as you don't stop on them, you're okay. Sorry, bat. Okay. This was a dead end and wasting time as always. Alright, let's go through this door. And a skill point. I'll use it in a moment. I'm not sure if opening up that thing pauses the game or not. So, take the opportunity when I have a chance. Do I do this? Sure. So if I block, they'll take damage. So if I now... Yeah, see, he took damage. Cool. Nice little bonus. Okay. Interesting that it shows the heart drop on the map up there. So where that potion's on the ground, it's showing on the map, which means if I am down in health, I can run back and grab it and keep going. And yes, there's a chest here, which I'll go and see in a minute. Can I open you? Essence of Finesse. Increases move speed. Charms magical objects found in the land of Morta. Each one of them has special effect that can be activated by pressing R. They are consumed after being activated. You can only carry one charm with you before activating its effect. Okay, so when I need it, I'll push R. I'm gonna have trouble remembering all this. I want to see if the skeleton tripped the trap there. Gee, that spider was good. Alright. Really? Come on. So yeah, I still don't know what these things are. They're like, I don't know whether there's something I can do to kill them or... Took a beating that time. Because the bats work out the right time to dive in. Jeez, down at 24 health. Find some life points somewhere. Ah! Yeesh. Got up in his face and that was all. I need a gemstone. So somewhere around here will be a gemstone. So I guess with the bats, just don't stand back and wait. Get in and attack. Spiders on the other hand, whoosh. Hope none of the viewers have arachnophobia because there's a lot of little spiders and that would freak most people out. Right. Nothing down here. Health potion would be nice. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do there. I'll get out of here. One. $17 health I'm down to. There's a guy down here. Oops, I'm dead.
The Bergsons began to slip away, wondering if this was death.
Okay. So, killed 111 enemies. Morve, looks like money to me. Okay, so does that mean that's that level of... I can go back and try again? And...
They gasped for air as the celestial shard brought them back. A sensation no hero could become accustomed to. As she heard John and Linda describe their foray, thoughts rushed through Margaret's head. The corruption had amplified the creature's wickedness, and no longer were they part of the harmony of the Rhea. With the new threats looming, Margaret asked Ben to prepare his workshop. He would have to take charge of enhancing the warrior family's weapons and armor.
Uncle Ben can upgrade and enhance Bergsons equipment.
Uncle Ben reached out to the familiar warmth of the forge. If they were to reach the top of Mount Morta, their equipment would need to be of the highest quality.
Okay, so you can use this stuff. These are family main attributes. Improve the Bergsons. Maximum health by improving family's gears. Gears? Gears. So let's upgrade the armor. Cool, so that can go up a bit to 132 instead of 108 I think I was. And everything has a cost. This is 100. Nice. Got a library here. Ah, this is like everything that you've picked up. It tells you about it, which is cool. Let's just follow my mouse cursor around. Alright, I think I'm going to leave it here. Go and check out the game. There will be... Oh, hang on, we've got our little... I'll push tab here. We've got our little thing. Yep, Uncle Ben. Upgrade the equipment. Done that. Yep, nice. Alright, so I think it's a bit of an intro to the game. So let me know down below if you want to see some more of this, and we might be able to do a mini series of the game. But for the moment, this is Children of Morta. Links down below to go and check it out. It is available on Steam and probably many other stores. It was released on the 4th of September 2019. It's developed by Dead Mage and published by 11-Bit Studios. If you like the look of the game, please go and check it out. Thanks for watching. Comments down below. See you next time. Bye now.